Okay, once more, how do I sound? So please have a comment in the chat. Any better now?
I mean, personally, Jampi, I think you sound lovely, my friend. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, that's so sweet, man.
But it looks like teams are jumping in now. Just waiting on one for each team, I think.
Okay, it's better. I got a confirmation. It's better. It's better.
Awesome.
We finally managed to sort it out. So let's see what's the status. First of all, and please remember to remind me in the chat if I forget to do some shit like forget this wait screen on or something like that. So just remind me of that, because sometimes those things happens. Okay, it's 4 against 4 at the moment, so I think that we're getting better. So I was telling a little bit about background story about the teams. The Revelation didn't have an easy task on their hand when they were joining the league and doing their job, and they are going towards the finals, because they did dominate on their group phase. They were clear number one, and there was nobody challenging them in their own group. But then when they went in the dropout games and the finals, in their semi-final game, they had a very close match against Aura. Aura fight back hardly, and they ended up winning it 3-1. But in the end, there was a tiny little rule violation which deducted some points from them, and that game ended 2-2. So after the fact, they needed to come back with Aura and fight again a final decision round on the Giant Shadow, and they managed to take it home, and they got the victory from there. So in that sense, it was an exciting path towards the final. So what about the OctapuzZ then? They had a rough start. They entered the league late. They came in as a replacement for another team. So the league has already started, and in the league we had played some games already. And OctapuzZ, they tried to catch up, but they ended up in some forfeits because it was just too tight schedule. All the opposing teams weren't able to do the games, so they just needed to forfeit some of the games, and they still managed to climb just barely to the second place on the team on the group phase, and they managed to reach the final games. So what they ended up doing from there and onwards, they smashed every opponent on their way. So basically what happened there was that they just cleared the table for the finals, and now they are all in the final. And the final is starting right about now.
Oh, I cannot wait, I really can't. It's going to be such an amazing thing to see here, and let's get this game underway and see where the players spawn in now. Obviously Sinai is spawning in between Charlie and Bravo and on that corner, and it looks like we have Revelation in the blue and OctapuzZ in their fancy red. The sentry's going off, blocking off that push there. Amos Max in the carpet room here, absolutely laying down fire, and Rev managed to push OctapuzZ off of Bravo for the most part, and unfortunately Red couldn't do much against the two push onto him. And OctapuzZ are getting pushed back all the way to Charlie here. Look at them, they're having to defend their home flag very, very sort of on the spot here as Imox and AIM push in and start slaying the OctapuzZ players. But Red is doing some work, unfortunately not enough.
Oh, there's so much going on all the time that I can barely follow. It's very difficult to follow any of the individual players because they are dying all the time. I can't get a grip of anybody. Now there's a little bit merry-go-round with Negative and Deluxe, and Deluxe wins, of course. But now Deluxe is down, and huge battle on the B butters as well. Apples is going down already. It's 9-7 to Revelation already, but Apples is going down. Shankder is there, capping it. Nobody is, and now more guys are. Deluxe is spawning in, and nobody else is basically threatening that at all. So it's all good. Now looks better for OctapuzZ, and Revelation is pushed back in the
OctapuzZ managed to
butters.
defend that Charlie flag really well, and I think they've put a nice push on Alpha, but AIM and Imox are causing some havoc there. Pino doing some work.
Can you see what's happening? Triple cap!
Have we got a triple cap early on in the game here? Shank manages to hold up, revives Pino, and it looks like this is going to happen. Revelation got the unlucky respawn here, and it is a triple cap.
They are running like hell and trying to break it, and now they are breaking it, but the flags are running. It's 22, 23, 24. Tickets are running like hell. They are finally, they managed to capture it.
Absolutely outstanding what's going on here. I mean, I'm joining IMAZ here. He's pushed into Charlie. It's a one-on-one situation on the flag here. So he can hear the person running up outside. He sees someone going round. He sees someone pushing in. He tries to go, but Dulux manages to rip him with the auto-loading extended there. Good work by Dulux there. Imox watching the street. Tries to get the cheeky shots of the Hellrigor. The range is a bit too much for him. Two of his mates spawn on, and it looks like they're pushing that Bravo and that Alpha flag at the same time. Oh, Dulux is going absolutely off in this. Actually ripping on that Bravo flag here. Red comes in to finish what Dulux couldn't, and it looks like they're going to hold Bravo. Gets caught in the middle of the reload, and the M19 can't save him. Oh, it's such a tense game at the moment, but it's 33-16 for OctapuzZ, doing an awesome job. Good job with that triple cap at the beginning. And Jampu, this game is turning out to be one hell of a game.
Oh yeah, and now Revelation is fighting back. They got apples, they got butters. They briefly got apples as well, but now apples is moving up and down. What the heck is going on? The apples is going up and down, and there is huge fight going on apples. Now it seems like Revelation is taking better out of that fight, and they got apples and they have butters. Charlie is still tightly with OctapuzZ, and they are challenging butters like hell. I'm going to follow here Red here. Red is capping. He's killing some guys left and right. He just wasted the negative there. But the flag is going down. Two guys killed. Emox and more kills. Impact is down.
Awesome teamwork there. Awesome teamwork there.
Now it's double cap for OctapuzZ. And the tickets are, well, no, they're not that far apart. 22-39. I would have expected a little bit more after that triple cap. And they have the majority of the flags at the moment. So what's going on? Now, basically, OctapuzZ is holding tight now. They don't want to risk anything of losing butters. So they're basically just holding back on butters and making sure that they are not even challenging apples. And the pressure is on Revelation at the moment. They need to do something, and they need to do it fast because tickets are running away.
Oh man, it's Red's doing a good job trying to defend here, but unfortunately gets taken out. And Pino's going to be faced with a challenge on the Bravo flag. He's got the higher ground, but someone in the carpet room is nailing him. He sees two people pushing and misses the guy to his right, which I've just seen. Hopefully teammates calling that out. Red is there to watch that corner. OctapuzZ doing a very good job staying ahead here. Revelation struggling to catch up. They're closing the gap to 10 points now rather than the other sort of 20 that they were behind. Such a close game. Exactly what I wanted from the final here. And OctapuzZ really doing some work. They were a bit slow to begin with, and they managed to warm up, and that triple cap's really boosted their confidence, I think. Pino spraying into the room, bit of pre-fire. Sees one guy sliding, takes one out, grenades into the room. He's just about alive at this point.
There is huge fight going
doing
on
such
in
an
apples
awesome
as well.
job.
And all of a sudden, the tide has turned. Now it's double cap for Revelation. And they are catching. It's 20 tickets still. They are quite apart, but it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game, and now all the pressure is on OctapuzZ. Now let's see if we can find Deluxe. There is Mr. Deluxe, and let's see how he does. He jumps into the butters, kills the first guy who he meets, kills... No, he didn't do the second guy. And he's down. Now Emox is moving towards apples, and there is nobody defending that at the moment, and Revelation is moving for triple. Oh my god, Charlie's going down, Charlie's going down. Charlie's going down. Luckily there was somebody and Charlie, and they managed to just barely avoid the triple.
Oh, that was so close. Good work by OctapuzZ of narrowly avoiding that triple cap there. That could have been absolutely devastating to the score. Revelation slowly catching up. OctapuzZ need to get on top now.
There is huge pressure on Charlie. There's huge pressure. A huge amount of Revelation players are moving into Charlie, and they are pushing it left and right. Shankter is killing guys also left and right, and now he's running towards Butters. Butters is going down. Now what happens here? He's moving into the building. He's just waiting for guys to jump on him.
Shaq really needs to turn around and face two people now.
Oh! And Peno, the leader himself, cleared the room, but no, he got killed as well. Nice work.
But
Peno
luckily
there.
Deluxe is there, but Imosh Max has come in. Unfortunately for Deluxe, he jumped down at the wrong time and Max managed to take him out.
But there is
Goes into the fire and flames, and luckily the rest of his teammate is there.
huge crowd everywhere. It doesn't make any sense of the following up individually these guys because they are getting killed left and right. There was huge crowd,
Could
and now
we see another triple cap here? Bravo is going down, and we've got cheeky
Apples is
little
going down.
Fuels there by Apples.
What just
Is this going to be
happened?
another triple cap from OctapuzZ? Oh my god,
They were
check
supposed to
this
be
out,
in-
ladies and gentlemen. OctapuzZ managed to get 2 triple caps in this game.
They were supposed to be in threat of getting triple cap themselves, and all of a sudden they miraculously somehow managed to get triple themselves. That's amazing, man. And it's 7-6 to OctapuzZ already.
Red's being a pain in the arse, and Charlie unfortunately gets taken down. OctapuzZ are losing Alpha as well. Hopefully Deluxe can do good work here. Takes out one. There's a second one to deal with. He knows where he is. A nicely placed headshot takes him out, and he's going to regain Alpha. Good work by Deluxe here with those clutch plays.
There is huge fight on Butters again. There are players from both teams. Negative is now giving hard time for 2 players. There's Red and Penny both, and they just can't get that guy killed. He's still challenging. There are 2 guys from OctapuzZ, so the flag is still with OctapuzZ, but Negative is doing good job there alone. Now he's down. He was really pain in the ass. And now the flag is going down because no, it's going back up. And Charlie is going down. What? Third. Could it be? Yeah. It's going to be a third triple
This will be
cap.
another Revelation have completely bottled it in the second half of this game, or this map even. They were doing so well catching up. They managed to get the points difference between 10 points, and they've just let it go, and now they're struggling to get on top with OctapuzZ absolutely smashing it. 100 to 60, a 40 ticket difference in this first map. OctapuzZ absolutely smashing it.
Wow, 3 triple caps in the final match. I'm speechless here. That was really some battlefield.
Jeez, that's... I mean, I was expecting a closer game here, but I'll take 3 triple caps in this final match any day to see something like that happen. OctapuzZ was slow to start, but they've really ramped up their game heading into the end of that first round.
And then sometimes it looked like Revelation was on top of it and on top of the game, and it looked to me from the spectator mode that OctapuzZ was struggling a little bit. But I don't get how they managed to miraculously get those triple caps all of a sudden. I didn't see that building up at all. It was at one point, it was the third, when the third triple cap was coming, it was like two on Revelation and only 1 flag on OctapuzZ, and they were struggling. They were having pressure there, and all of a sudden they probably got some kind of team wipe, and they managed to get all the flags in a matter of seconds. That was impressive. Really good teamwork, really good strategies. Good work there, OctapuzZ. And by no means Revelation was not bad. I'm not saying that, but it was impressive work by OctapuzZ.
I mean, definitely. I mean, Revelation, looking at the stat cards there for each player, is fairly average and consistent with a domination game, and they're not doing too much better than OctapuzZ when it comes to the kills. They're fairly average, but just those triple caps are doing absolute work when it comes to these games. And it looks like something's happened with the server here, guys. So if you just bear with us, and we'll see what's going on.
Interesting. Everybody's lefting. Oh. Everybody's leaving the server. Server is out.
Oh, looks like we've lost connection. I think something must have gone wrong with the connections. I know a few people have been having some issues all day with their PSN. We'll get back to you as soon as possible, but guys, what awesome game it's been so far. Jampu, what are your thoughts on it? I don't know who's going to win now, to be honest. I thought Revelation were going to come out all guns blazing, but
I don't have any idea what's going to happen in this match, because I know that both teams, they are very strong. I fight both teams and I've get my ass handed over to me by both teams. They are very professional teams, so I would still say, even though OctapuzZ was a little bit stronger on the first round, I would still say that it's anybody's game. It's just how it is.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, for you guys watching, what do you think is going to be happening in this game? Do you think it's going to go OctapuzZ's way, or do you reckon Revelations are going to come out all guns blazing like hell and fire to take this out? And I think we can rejoin the server now, guys, so if you just bear with us, we'll get into the action as soon as possible.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Up. Okay, and we are back. There was a little bit of challenge on the server side. So I don't know what happened, but we are now moving back to the server. So it seems like it's going to be Sinai now. Interesting.
No, it's we're doing the second round of Suez now, and then it's going to go obviously the 2 rounds of Sinai. I think something went wrong in the map rotation there, so they've just hopped out, restarted the server, and we're going to get that second round of this map going.
Okay, lots of technical issues, and it's restarting because all the players probably joined. That's a good sign.
But what a game this has been. Honestly, my words can't even describe what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, indeed, and it's like worth the final. I love these final games because they are always so tight, and I can't wait the next round, especially if it's going to be Sinai now, because the first match was on Suez, and it seemed like OctapuzZ had the way on Suez, but how it's going to be on Sinai? Is it going to be better? It's going to be burst? Oh, can't wait! Can't wait. Okay, let's see what's the status. There are... all the players are now on the server. Now people are leaving again. That's scary. Yeah. Revelation, guys. Everybody's leaving.
I wonder what's going on tonight. It's
no.
here and there at the moment.
There's only one guy left. And he's left too. And we
Yeah,
are
I think
out
they're just
again.
restarting the server again. Yeah.
Yep. Well, this must be some kind of
Really
update.
sorry about this, guys. Nothing we can do about this. It's entirely out of our hands, but...
This is kind of interesting. There is some kind of update because in previous matches we needed to leave the server as well as spectators when they wanted to reset it, and it was always a pain in the ass, but... Can you see? We haven't actually...
Hello guys.
Oh,
hello, Pino.
Hello, Pino.
Sorry for interrupting your stream, but we have minor server issues, as you had seen. We are switching to Revelation server now, because our server have a lot of package loss and no clan tags at all. Like 2 weeks ago when the EA servers had some trouble, you know.
Yep.
We hope that the Revelation server is going to be better. So yeah,
okay,
Revelation.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Sorry, stream. I have to mute you for a while because we don't want to share the server details with you. So just hold on tight. We'll be right back.
Jampu, keep an eye on Discord because I'll keep reminding you about the weight screen, mate.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry for the delay. We got finally, as you heard from the Pino, the leader of the OctapuzZ, that there was huge server issues on their server. So we're switching now server to Revelation server, and hopefully we get rid of these issues. Networking games, it is what it is. Can't help it. Sometimes they just piss you off, and this is one of those times.
Yeah, maybe this has given Revelation a bit of time now to calm their heads after in this finals match, 40-point difference, a bit of a spanking they received from OctapuzZ with those 3 triple caps, and let's hope it hasn't thrown OctapuzZ's game off, because they were on an absolute roll.
Yeah, absolutely. That was devastating. So now we are back on Suez, and we are getting the second round starting. Now we're still waiting for players. There seems to be 4 players from OctapuzZ and 4 players from Revelation, and we are waiting for 2 more players, and then we are off. So it's 1-0 to OctapuzZ in a very impressive way. 40 ticket difference, 100 to 60 for OctapuzZ. Wow! In the final game, I would say that was really something.
Oh, impressive is exactly the word to describe that one. I mean, come on, I mean, what can you do against 3 triple caps in a row? You're going to need some sort of miracle to get back with that one.
Yeah, but Revelation really fought back well, because they were catching up. If it wouldn't have been the second and the third, I think it would have been very even match. But like I said previously, I don't understand how OctapuzZ managed to get those 3 caps. The first one was okay, it happens, but the second and third, it just happened.
I mean, from what I saw is Revelation was so intent on focusing on getting those points back, and they just got squad wiped. OctapuzZ managed, especially with the likes of Deluxe and Pino going absolutely off with the assistance of Red as well. They managed to get the squad wiped, which allowed players like Shaq there to loop around the flanks and sit on the flags. And I mean, with that 3rd triple cap there, Revelation were just so unlucky to get the spawn towards the Bravo point, you know, the bottom of the V when you look at the map, which is the furthest away from any objective, so there's nothing they could do to react to that kind of triple cap, you know? It was just a lot of lucky gameplay and the stars aligning for OctapuzZ there, but they did an awesome job getting those squad wipes.
Yeah, and it's like all games, is 20% skill and 80% luck. It's just that you burn one back, very bad spawn, and then you're off. And in Domination, in the 100 ticket Domination, it's a killer. Just a few seconds in the triple cap, it's a killer, because it's 1 ticket per second. And let's say if you waste like 10 seconds, 10 freaking tickets, and that's very difficult to come back.
Most definitely. But what an excellent game this has been so far. I am absolutely loving it, jumping around in my seat at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And I hope you guys watching and enjoying it too. It's just going to be nerve-wracking to watch how this goes. I mean, we're going from Suez, which is a very, very close quarters map here. Very fast gameplay, as we've seen, the flag switching constantly. And then we're going to go to Sinai, probably one of the larger maps when it comes to Domination, where you've got Bravo really out in the sticks there, and I'm expecting to see some awesome sniping skills from at least one of the 2 players on each side. And yeah, I'm just going to be interesting to see how both teams play, because they seem very, very close quarters, these guys.
It's very difficult for me to follow up our chat, because it has to go on all German, and my German sucks even worse than my English. So it's very difficult to follow it up. But good going there, good going. Whatever you're saying.
I'm assuming it's all good
Dan
things from you
alle
guys.
Clan spielen gegen Überrandom. That was my best I can do. I don't know what I just said. Überrandoms. It must be something to do with M and K. Hey, mouse and keyboard. Spielen sein. Well, I don't try it anymore. Let's see what the status is here in the teams. It seems like OctapuzZ is in their full strength, and Revelation is missing now 2 players on their own server. Well, they are having some issues now. The ping seems to be tolerable for both teams. OctapuzZ is around 60 for all players, and for Revelations they are 60 to 90. Well, that's interesting too. I don't know how this network settings goes, that why it sometimes gives you so high pings and sometimes it varies a lot. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it does. But sometimes there's just not much you can do with it, you know. You just gotta roll with the punches, play with the server you've got, and let the best team win at the end of the day. That's how these competitive matches goes, especially online, unlike LAN events, which usually a bit more exciting. You don't have these kind of networking issues.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. It's kind of frustrating that I'm even guilty of that sometimes, that I start bitching about secondary things like server issues or pings or something like. Just play the freaking game and leave the rest. There's nothing you can do about the internet. It is what it is. Just play the freaking game. You're absolutely right there.
I mean, personally, I think they should just try and turn the internet off and on again and see what happens. But at the end of the day, there's not much you can do.
I should try it now. Yeah, I know. I actually have a couple of networks in my home. I have a 4G connection that I'm using also. Oh, now we have both teams on, so it should be starting any minute
And the
now.
server is just about to get rock and rolling, and as again, this is going to be the second round of the BCL 5v5 Domination Finals, guys. We're Battle Epic, casting it live for you. You probably already know from the wait screen you've been watching for the past 20 minutes. I'm a Wild Time, joined by Jampu, and at the moment it's 1-0 towards OctapuzZ.
Yeah, indeed, and I'm quite sure that everybody in the stream is well aware of that, because they've been really watching that wait screen to the bottom. They have probably got enough of that. I think I just need to turn it off for a while. Just
Yeah,
have something.
just for a little bit. Let them actually see the game that we're about to show them.
Okay.
But here it goes.
And we are ready.
I mean, as we saw there, it's Revelation knocked OctapuzZ very, very quickly off of that Bravo flag towards the beginning of the game there. They didn't quite have the stamina to keep that momentum up, and they were really pushing that Charlie flag, the home flag of OctapuzZ, going into this. It's going to be interesting to see what they do now. I'm expecting them to leave at least one player on the flags at all times now, playing a bit more defensively to stop those triple caps from happening.
It seems like the sides have switched, because now Revelation is red and OctapuzZ is blue. That is good, because then we can have the opposite spawns, hopefully. I don't know if they always spawn at the same, with the same color, the same side, but they should have a different spawn than the last time, because that's the whole idea of having two rounds in a map. So let's see what happens. And we are officially off. Whoever spawns first and where. Okay, it seems like Revelation is getting the C spawn, and the long spawn is going for OctapuzZ, and most of the OctapuzZ team are running. They are spreading their forces quite evenly. It seems like some of the guys are going to Butters.
Yeah, I mean, we had a small contingent going to Charlie there, but I got pushed off by iPads here, and unfortunately the aim there just absolutely ruined the push towards Bravo, and OctapuzZ getting off to a slightly shabby start at the beginning of this game, and are now looking to push off of the Alpha flag to get in. But we've got iMads here coming from the flank here. Pulsars really needs to turn around and watch his back. He's looking the wrong direction here, and he's allowing Almaz to come right round behind him. He is one shot, and luckily Pulsars turns around just in time to pick up the kill there.
And there is a little bit of fighting going on Butters. OctapuzZ is challenging that, but it's still a little too late. There's only one individual player. Now there is Pulsar now flanking. Does he get the flank? He's flanking towards Charlie, and there is nobody contesting him. Nobody knows that he's a sneaky guy there. He's moving towards Charlie, and nobody knows that. He's just running there, and he's getting free cap there. Good work. Now Deluxe is following him up, and they are going for Charlie, and everybody on the Revelation team is ecstatic, because they are getting apples as well, and they think that they are going to get triple there, but apples is down already, and Charlie is down already, and
but it
apples
looks
is
like
down.
Revelation are closing in on that Charlie flag here. Just Pulsar's left to defend here, but OctapuzZ managed to sneak a couple guys around the back of Alpha there and are recapping Alpha, and it's just up to Pulsar to defend Charlie now, and if he can do this, it's going to be big plays for his team. He's up against Orton here, and he's trying to dupe him around the building, sliding around. Red helps him out by spawning on. Orton on the top here, carefully listening. She's like a freaking game of cat and mouse at the moment. Autumn jumps down. Unfortunately, he gets a kill on Red there. Pulsar's gets him. Aim jumps down as well. Pulsar's going off defending Charlie for his team. 2 big kills for OctapuzZ there.
Now OctapuzZ has double. They have apples and they have Charlie. And now it's Revelation again on the boost. But Revelation is quite ahead on that double cap for a while did the job. It's 22 to 15, so 7 tickets apart. And now I'm following Orton here. He's moving to cap Charlie, but there is somebody defending it. He don't know where the guys are, but he's trying to cap, and they are capping now. There are still guys from OctapuzZ as well, but Revelation managed to start the cap, but nothing is happening. Let me check a little bit from the other perspective. Where are the guys? Oh, there are 2 guys. Negative is there as well. Pulcher is alone there trying to defend it. Negative is running behind him. And Peno is coming in. He doesn't kill Negative. Peno and Negative are going head to head. And now Orton gets the back kill from there. But Shakur is there. And Negative. There are guys dying left and right. And it is going to Revelation in the end.
Red was up against it there with his teammate as Imads pulls in with Imox there to getting in, but Dulux is getting it the revive on Red here. Aim, Imox, and we've got Neg there pushing in. Oh my god, that was absolute slaughter against Dulux there. He gets absolutely ripped, and it's just Red waiting patiently on that Bravo flag, being a pain in the ass. Tags out Imads, Aim pushes off, and it looks like OctapuzZ are going to look to cap that flag, but Negative goes in clutch, gets the kill, and revives both of his teammates there on the Bravo flag.
There is huge fight going on Butters. Everybody is there. There is just dead guys left and right. The whole team is actually at the moment in there. Now OctapuzZ is challenging Charlie. They are capping it already. Apples is on the other hand going down, and it's still 7 tickets apart. Still 33 to Revelation and 26 to OctapuzZ, and they are holding tight. They are holding 2 flags most of the time, as they are doing right now, because Apples and Butters are now on Revelation. OctapuzZ is moving into Butters.
Yeah, I definitely think Revelation are playing a bit more of a defensive game compared to the first round that they had. I mean, we're not seeing as big pushes for that triple cap here, and they're really trying desperately to hold the center and the alpha flag, but OctapuzZ has managed to loop around, grab that flag, but Revelation, as quick as OctapuzZ can cap, they're also pushing that Charlie flag as well.
Yeah, and there seems to be a little bit of fight going on Charlie. Now it's 1-on-1.
Pulsar is doing an awesome job at the moment. I mean, he gets taken out by Orton there, but from what I've seen, he hasn't died that often, and he does an awesome job defending the home flags there.
And now they're finally getting... OctapuzZ is getting Butters, and... No, they're still not getting double kill, because Apples is going down at the same time, and it's still only 1 flag. And that flag is going down. They are building up a triple here for Revelation. Now there seems to be a fight going on Apples. Now OctapuzZ managed to keep the Apples and avoids the triple there, but they were threatening it. They were threatening it already. Let's see what our Killermaster Deluxe is doing here. He's been doing some awesome kills, and just when I called it, I thought that he was going to get killed, but he's still around. Yeah,
it's Revelation really applying the pressure here. It's just Pino left to defend Alpha, and he's got 3 people pushing him now. Dulux and Shaq here are pushing into Bravo. Dulux does an awesome job, but Neg pops in the grenade, goes straight to the other end, then nearly takes out iPads there, which could have been absolutely horrific.
Oh, Dulux did a good run there
Shaq
again.
Here with the execution with the pistol to the face, reviving Dulux there. And it looks like OctapuzZ managed to take that Bravo flag.
They are keeping it, but again, it's the only flag. The Charlie is coming down now for OctapuzZ. Pulcher is there, and there is huge amount of guys from Reva coming in there. Are they going to challenge it, or are they going to hold their lines? Because it would be smart for Revelation to keep what they have and not to push Charlie too much. But usually that doesn't pay off.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of pushing up as close to Charlie as possible. Hopefully not close enough they can force to spawn at Alpha. They need to be very, very careful of that. But I think at this rate they just need to be a bit more careful, and they just need to hold on to the flags they've got, you know?
Yeah, sorry guys about the stream. I have a wrong score at the moment on the screen. It's 1-0 to OctapuzZ. I will change it after this round. But at the moment I don't want to start messing around with it. My bad, but just bear with me.
Jampoo, slap yourself on the wrist there, man.
Well, we did some final changes. To my excuse, we did some final changes, and I wasn't expecting that I would be holding that as well. So I wasn't prepared for that. Now Butters is going up again for OctapuzZ, but there are 3 guys now from Revelation challenging it, and they are getting better.
And we could see a Revelation triple cap here.
Exactly.
Look at the flags going up here. But unfortunately it's not going to happen that way. All of OctapuzZ managed to spawn on Charlie, and it looks like they have a fight with Orton and IMAX here.
I wouldn't say it was unfortunate, because the score is already 67 to 46 to Revelation.
Yeah.
So I would hope that OctapuzZ would get a grip and start doing something to get a little bit better position and get some flags, because it would make this round a little bit more interesting. But they are holding just 1 flag at the moment. There are only 2 guys now I can see on the big map for the OctapuzZ. What's going on? They have lost 1 player. They're playing only with 4 guys. Oh, that's bad. That's just bad.
But it is what it is, and
yeah.
Unfortunately the triple cap goes against them, with Revelation capping that Charlie flag here, and the points are ticking up just rapidly here. But OctapuzZ managed to push into Bravo. Hopefully they can take out AIM and hold on to this flag here. They managed to cap it. They're looking to cap Alpha as well, but look at that point difference here. It's 50 to 86 from what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it is. It's quite devastating. That is going to be very difficult to catch up. They would desperately need a triple cap like yesterday to make it happen.
It looks like OctapuzZ's player is back in the game here. It's 50 to 88. OctapuzZ are going to need some kind of miracle triple cap here to win in the game. I mean, Revelation can just sit tight on 1 flag and win the game just from the single flag here if they ever so choose.
It's 91 to 51. It's like 40 tickets
Oh,
apart.
Pino with the double kill there on Bravo. Absolutely outstanding play by Pino. Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah, and he's capping the Butters as well, but
it's not going to be enough. They need that triple cap for at least 4 seconds.
They have 2, and Apples is
get
going
back
down
in this
already,
fight.
and there is huge amount of Revelation players now on Apples. They just can't do anything about it. Charlie is going down for them again. So that's good for OctapuzZ.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
not going to be
OctapuzZ
enough.
is showing some awesome gunplay and movement around the map now, but it's a little too late for this to be happening. They needed this 40 tickets to go when Revelation were triple capping them.
But just losing that 1 player just for a second, it kind of it hurts. It hurts bad. And that's about it. Wow. What can I say? The tide's turned. It's 57 to 100 all of a sudden. Now it's for Revelation.
Yeah, it's 1-1 at the moment in this BCL T5 Domination final, and what a game it's been. I mean, both games have gone very one-sided for the teams, where we enter the second half of the round and we just see those unfortunate triple caps absolutely cutting and increasing the lead of the winning team.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Impressive stuff, man.
Ah, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, you got the likes of Orton there going 24 to 8, absolutely slaying for his team there.
I'm changing my overlay to get the scores right. Okay, what about kill counts? Wow. There's some difference now. It's quite even, I would say. There aren't that many heavy hitters. Of course, we have Orton, who did excellent, 24 to 8. That's impressive. in the game of this level, 24 to 8 is damn good. And then on the OctapuzZ side, they were quite even. They were actually struggling a little bit. 18 to 11 for Pulsar there. but even Deluxe have only 18 to 19, so it was a tough round, and it shows that they lost that one player. I don't know exactly how long they were missing that one guy, but it's very difficult to fight against a team that is having one more player. 5 versus 5 percentually, that's huge amount of players. Just that one player, it makes a big difference.
I mean, we're on the second map of Sinai now, guys. It's going to be very different gunplay here, a lot more open map, and it's going to come down to what these teams do. I think we're going to see a lot more defensive gunplay here, especially on that Bravo flag. If I don't see a recon sniping people left, right and centre, I'm going to be a bit disappointed, Jampu.
Well, let's see. Now, it's going to be interesting, though, because I don't remember whose map was what. I think that Sinai was... I can't remember. I was talking just about this just today, but I just can't remember it. Let me check real quickly. What was it about?
And it looks like this third round is about to begin here, guys, and we shall see what is the crack is. It looks like we've got Revelation, the blue team, who do get the Bravo spawn there. OctapuzZ getting Charlie and pushing to Alpha very, very quickly. But Revelation do get there first with the better spawn of the map.
And this is actually Revelation's map. Revelation picked no, actually, Revelation picked Suez.
The Revelation picked Sinai Desert. Oh, Revelation.
Yeah, and Sinai Desert is OctapuzZ's map, so it's their home turf now. So let's see. They're actually on the edge because they won the first round on their enemy's map. So OctapuzZ should be having it. So let's see how well they are playing their own map.
I think what we're going to see here is a nice line of defense pushing that Bravo flag here as AIM decides to go up, gets taken out. Shaq sees Neg pushing round, forces him down to the ground. He needs to cut him off quickly because players are going to start spawning off of him left, right and centre. Or Deluxe gets taken out by Neg from the flank there. AIM is spawning off and looks like Pino and Shaq are moving back to Charlie.
Yeah, there are 3 guys now from Revelation challenging Charlie. There's Penio and Chucker defending that. There's 3 against 3 now. Now it looks like Impact is down.
I mean, but as OctapuzZ is slaying on that Charlie flag here, PulsarZ has gone round.
Well. Yeah, and it's double gap now for the OctapuzZ.
I mean, PulsarZ has been an absolute pain in the arse here to the Revelation players. He's sneakily made himself round. He's got his bar out. He gets 1 kill. Can he pick off Ivan's coming round? Unfortunately, he gets shot in the back, but he's allowed OctapuzZ to form a nice line of defense and push that Bravo flag and keep Revelation on the back foot here. Seen some awesome work by OctapuzZ here, but they're going to give Revelation probably one of these back spawns here by capping that Bravo flag. And it looks like Neg managed to get round on Charlie, and they missed out on the triple cap.
Yeah, there was tiny little triple gap for a second there. And it's 26 to 13. They have doubled the tickets already from the OctapuzZ side. Oh, this is going to be interesting. If they win this one, it's all going to be the final round.
I mean, to be honest, they're in a bit of a bad position at the moment here. Oh, I say that again, but luckily we've got Clock HQ pulling back to Alpha, trying to defend that. Shaq is up, pushing the pressure on Charlie. But it looks like Revelation are focusing heavily on that Bravo flag at the moment.
And Negative did a good job there, but it's going to be a triple again. Oh my god, this looked like the first round all over again. A second triple, now a little bit longer than... Oh, OctapuzZ is going down. OctapuzZ is going down already. Revelation is doing a little better. Just in Saved by the Bell. Their whole team is... There are 4 guys now on OctapuzZ. Now they are running to different directions. Some of the guys are moving towards Charlie. Some of the guys are moving towards OctapuzZ. There is going to be some interesting fights. Or 10 is moving in to Charlie.
Yeah, it's going the long way around the back here. I think he's just trying to break off the engagement here. But Shaq is looking to push back to Charlie and stop this cheeky little push from Revelation around the back here.
Oh yeah.
But if PulsarZ and Shaq get the get the wipe here,
But
they could leave
Orton
themselves
did a
open for a
good game
triple
read
cap.
there. He didn't go directly to the flag, but he decided to go exactly to the building where the opposing team was, and they are getting it back now. Good job there. They are now getting double cap and start building up to reaching the tickets. It's still double the tickets for the OctapuzZ.
Yeah, I mean, Dulux gets a big two-piece there on the Alpha flag and manages to start capping that, but Neg gets the spawn on Alpha. You know, that's extremely lucky, and hopefully the rest of your team can take advantage of that spawn. And just looking at that, Auto manages to spawn off of Neg here, but Clock HQ is putting the pressure on. Dulux getting in the building, hopefully trying to get some of that higher ground. As we all watch Star Wars here, the higher ground is the way to go, and he opts not to go for it.
Now Orton is now capping apples, and they are in the strong double cap again.
We have taken objective apples.
I mean, I think as we see it now, Revelation have managed to stop the momentum of OctapuzZ here and turn the game on its
Orton
head.
has gone invisible in the stream. I can only see his weapon floating alone in the air. So no wonder he's
I mean,
doing
that must be one of
miracles.
those new classes you can do, you can pick from here. You know, I hear that invisible cloak from Harry Potter is a collectible weapon in the game.
Yeah, I think they had something like that in the Battlefield 4. They had that dice camo that was basically making them invisible, but it was only for the raiders. It was not for the whole game. But this is kind of funny. His weapon is just floating in the air, and that weapon is now capping butters. And there is somebody. Daniel is on the flag, and he is now probably.
Oh, he is so effed. He's got 3 people pushing towards him.
And
Luckily,
he's
aim
down.
spawns on him, but it's not in time. And 3 against 1 like that, what can you do? But look at the rest of the OctapuzZ team here. Shaq is trying to defend the Charlie flag with his life. It's a 2-on-1, takes out 1, but unluckily Neg paps him in the face.
Yeah, and Charlie is now going towards Revelation, and they are getting it's back and forward all the time. But 62 to 36. I would say that OctapuzZ has been on top of it, their game all the time through. And they are holding back the Butters flag. That is actually a nasty situation, because I hate when I'm getting pinned down to the Butters. It's so far away from anywhere. So it's just irritating to start running all the way to other flags from there. But there is Pulsar now. He's fighting alone on Charlie, and he is getting the cap. He is getting the cap. There's lots of firing going on and on.
I mean, one thing I've noted, Jampu, is that OctapuzZ have decided to go for the medic and support combo here, opting to go for no assault classes. Something that I find very strange. A lot of players obviously take the assault class out for things like the rocket gun, the best sniper rifle in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
OctapuzZ have done things a bit differently with this game, and it's obviously it's working to some degree here, because they're about to get another triple cap, if my eyes do not mistake me.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right, and there is nobody contesting that. Now it seems like Aim is moving towards Charlie. He's trying to cap it,
and here
but
it
there
goes,
are
here's the
lots of
triple cap.
players. There are lots of players
I
from
wish I
OctapuzZ
had
and
the
Charlie.
soundboard to play those horns at the moment, because what a triple cap this is. Look at the score going up. OctapuzZ now double the points needed. They only need to hold on to 1 flag to win the rest of this game now.
Oh yeah, that was actually good observation from your side, that they are not actually using any of the assaults. That's very strange, because I would say that it has all the perks in the Domination game. They have 3 grenades, they have the rocket gun, and they have the killer machine, the Hell Regal. So that's why everybody's usually playing assault.
Yeah,
in these
and
Domination
if you
games.
fancy being a bit scumbaggy in the BCL, you can even use dynamite. I know
Yeah.
a lot of teams frown on it, but if it's in the rules, why not?
Yeah, and you just booby trap all the flags and leave it, and when it starts capping, kaboom! It's a valid strategy. It's a little bit sneaky, I have to say, and I hate when that happens. I haven't used it. I'm a
Dirty,
gentleman, but-
dirty hands with dynamite.
OctapuzZ is doing good job, even though they are going to lose this round. He's killing guys left and right. He's killing everybody. Now he's probably going to cap the next flag alone. Not exactly. He was. Clock HQ just killed Imbats on a good run there. And there's a little bit of fight going on around Charlie, but it's too little too late. It's 99 to 50, and it's going to be 100 to 50. Just like that.
And it's 2-1 to OctapuzZ here. OctapuzZ winning rounds 1 and 3, and Revelation absolutely smashing it in round 2. Revelation need to win this next round to take it to the decider. Giant Shadow, you guys in the chat, have Revelation got what it takes to get there?
It's going to be a tough one. But we have to remember, the first round was so obvious to OctapuzZ, and second round was totally different story. Now it seems again like OctapuzZ is taking the better out of this one, but hey, we can't know if Revelation is going to do the same shit all over again and win with flying colors the second round. You should never rule these teams out. Teams at this level, you should never rule out their capabilities. Miracles happen, you know.
Don't they just? This game just absolutely amazing. We've got two awesome sides happening here. We've got triple caps happening left, right and centre. We're seeing 2-3 pieces. Look at Deluxe there, 26-7 doing absolute work.
Oh shit, and I thought that Ibas was doing good job there. He did a good run, but 26-7, we need to follow that guy more. 26-7, he's on his element on this map. Shankter didn't do bad either, but 26-7, oh my fucking god. There wasn't even that many players. He killed them all 5 times around. Shit. I hate that guy already.
But he's doing absolute work for his team. The amount of times in that game I saw him face up in those 2-on-1 situations, and he was able to take them out nicely and effectively and hold the flags for his team, which obviously aids the triple caps that OctapuzZ have been getting.
This has been interesting because the first 3 rounds has been all around, let's say, 40 tickets or so, 50 tickets apart. First round was 40 tickets for OctapuzZ. The second round was 43 tickets for Revelation, and the third one was 50 tickets again for the OctapuzZ. So let's see what happens now on the or it could be the last round, or it could be the second to last round. Let's see in the sec what happens. And
I mean, we can only wait and see. I mean, OctapuzZ are going to get the better of the 2 spawns here, getting that Bravo Alpha spawn. It's up to Revelation to rush that Charlie, the Alpha flag even, and knock them off. But OctapuzZ, they nearly forgot about Bravo there. Deluxe took the advantage and a bit of initiative to go back to Bravo. That could have been absolutely devastating for their team there.
The fight seems to be on apples at the moment, because now both teams have reached the apples. OctapuzZ has obviously already capped it, but there are 3 players now from the Revelation challenging it. I think that Clock HQ is positioned well, but AIM knows exactly where he is, and the flag is going down already. Penio is there. Now
I mean, what we saw there is OctapuzZ got a little bit too ballsy there, and they capped the Alpha flag and they tried to push straight through the centre towards Charlie, and you saw what happened. Revelation just walked into the flag completely uncontested there, guys.
Oh. Penio has got a nice red from Clock. And Orten is doing good fight there. He's killing... Oh, now he's down. He did a good fight. Killed a couple of AIM... No, AIM is down as well. And the Apples is going... And it's... Can you see what happens? Almost a triple. Charlie is going down at the same time.
Almost.
Ooh, it would have been devastating.
OctapuzZ have really put Revelation on the back foot completely, and we've already got OctapuzZ players applying the pressure onto that Charlie flag there. Pulsar doing a good job. Throughout this game, he hasn't been the biggest slayer of the team, but he's always been there at the front or at that flag on his own, either defending or applying the pressure when it's needed.
Yeah, but the whole team is up at the Charlie at the moment, where they are spawning there. They are spawning to their teammates, so the whole team of Revelation is there, so it's going to be very difficult to push it. Deluxe has moved in now. Let's see what he can do against 3 guys who are running towards him all. And now Shankar just spawned into Deluxe. Shankar is down. Deluxe is killing. 1 guy down. Can he survive there? 2 guys are now harassing, and he's down. He's not that Superman after all. But
it looks like we see Revelation A managing to cap that Bravo flag under the nose of Pino. He is moving in. It's medic versus support. Who is going to get this one? And it looks like Pino does with the bar there. Gets a nice headshot.
Wow, good job there.
And it looks like we might see another triple cap here for OctapuzZ. It's all up to Revelation to get that alpha flag back.
Now negative is... Now there are players still. There's aim still on Charlie, but he's very very bad shape. He's getting bombarded. It's one-on-one on Charlie.
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place here at the moment.
Deluxe
is in the building,
sniping
keeping
him from the building. And it's status quo at the moment. Now negative spawned in there, so now they are capping the flag. Deluxe is alone there in the building. And he's still alive. He's just that good player. Still hanging in there, alone against
He's just being a big pain in the arse, isn't he? He's just absolutely winding those Revelation players up.
Two guys in there. And now he's down. AIM went upstairs and killed him. But it's very painful because he's tying up two guys to the flag, just against one. So it's two guys less fighting for the other flag. So that was very, very nasty in that sense.
I mean, Revelation moving towards Alpha here, but they've gone very, very static in their gameplay, and they've only just now got the momentum to push a four-man push into Alpha. But they're four people getting tied up and split up very, very quickly by the OctapuzZ players. We've got a cap on Charlie in progression here. As long as OctapuzZ can cap this Charlie flag, they'll stay in the lead at 36-22.
But Apples is now going to Revelation. Charlie's still with Revelation. So it's a double cap for Revelation at the moment. The Butters is the only flag that OctapuzZ is having, so they start gaining if they don't do something drastic soon. It seems like... Yeah, it seems like OctapuzZ is now challenging Charlie. Apples is
and if they manage to get this, they'll get a triple cap. Jampu, just look at this. Neg has to go big for his team here.
Yeah,
he's got one more person to beat.
Huge amount of players from Revelation on Apples, and they are starting the cap now. There is still one. Clock HQ was there, but he's down, and they are getting Apples. So it's not going to be a triple cap. There are 3 players, 4 players now on Apples, but again the same situation. 2 flags for OctapuzZ and just 1 for Revelation, and that's not enough for you guys. They are not that far apart because there hasn't been any triple caps yet, but they are strongly but solidly going forward in the OctapuzZ side, and they are getting. I think that you're right that they are holding back a little bit from Revelation side. It seems like they are defending the Apples. Of course, I understand that they need that flag, but that's not a good situation for them. It's a kind of nasty situation for them.
Yeah, but this is exactly what OctapuzZ want there. They're getting the wipes when they need to, and they're forcing Revelation to play quite a bit more defensively than they should be. You know, this isn't what Revelation want. They're a very, very good team when the momentum works in their favour. And unfortunately, it's not. And OctapuzZ are now pushing onto the flag. Luckily for Revelation, Deluxe is there.
There is
takes out
nobody in
Autumn,
Butters.
and
there's nobody in Butters, and there are 3 guys coming from Revelation side. So Butters is going down, but at the same time, Apples is going for OctapuzZ. And now they have Butters, and they're just switching flags again.
Yeah, but OctapuzZ are in now an even better situation than they were before. And luckily for them, it's not going to work exactly the way I was going to describe it, but because they are losing Charlie now. But they need to move quickly with this.
Being sneaky, he's on the Apples, and he's down. Just when I was calling it out, he's down. Seems like Negative is now challenging Apples, but he's alone, and there are several players, including Deluxe, who just killed him. Defending Apples, but hey, Revelation is having double at the moment. But Benno and Pulcher are now both on Charlie, and it's going down. Tickets, 20 tickets apart. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that much when you look at it, but in these comp games, 20 tickets is all the difference, as you've seen.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a lot. It's difficult to get. Triple cap can solve it in a matter of seconds. But if you have only two flags or so, it takes some time to get rid of those 20 tickets.
I mean, Clock H2 a negative here with Imox trying to push through. It's up to Clock H2 to stop this. He sees the players. He puts some shots down range, slows them down just enough. Hopefully the calls are going to their team, and we're going to see some OctapuzZ players drifting to Alpha now. And it looks like that is happening with Dulux and Shaq moving in to try and stop that Alpha cap. Shaq gets a good kill on Orton. It's just now Dulux and iPads to push in. Imox gets the spawn on Alpha.
It's 2 against 1. Oh, good hurt by Ibats there. But of course, it was Shaker and it wasn't actually. I thought it was Deluxe again, but it was Shaker who killed
Yeah, it was
him.
Shaq going in good.
But Deluxe has got revived. They are now 2 guys upstairs. Oh, Orton went in there. Oh, he didn't get... nice reviving all the time. Deluxe just revived Shaker as well, and it's 2 guys again. Deluxe is down, and so it's Clock, so that's the end of that story. But Charlie's going down, and it's going to be a triple. No? Almost.
No. No, but Revelation have now got the 2 flags. They can still win the game now if they hold on to these 2 flags. They just can't afford to lose one at this point.
Well, yeah, 72 tickets. They actually can't be in this situation for much longer. Soon it's going to be enough. If OctapuzZ gets just 1 flag and holds that, they're going to win, because it's so much ticket difference, 73 to 56. They can still win this with double cap, but they would urgently need something else than this Charlie going down. Where are all the players? There is Peno alone. Oh, there's Clock and Peno now capping it. Impatch came in there, and he doesn't know that Clock is behind him.
Jeez,
Clock is still hanging in there.
OctapuzZ cannot afford for this to happen. They cannot afford to have a triple cap at this point in the game, but luckily Pulsar goes in
and Apples
with his team.
Yeah, Butters is already with them. And OctapuzZ is trying to cap Charlie, but there are still players. Oh, there's 3 against 2. 4 against 2.
4 against 2 here at this point.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go OctapuzZ's way. Not even Deluxe can do anything about that.
Not even
but
Deluxe. No pressure there, Mr. Deluxe, but hey, that was a little bit too much even for you.
But again, not much you can do against something like that.
Yeah, 4 guys against 1. I think that Deluxe is already with that 26 to 7. I think Deluxe is marked man. Every time he's around somebody else in the opposing team, hey, he's here, and everybody runs in there and starts killing. They just can't afford to leave him running loose
Oh,
there.
but Revelation get the lucky spawn on Bravo here.
Oh,
yeah, and it looks like Negative is gonna go for the recon class to try and do some work here, and he couldn't have chose it at any worse time. You know, 2 people are pushing the flag. They get the Bravo spawn, but he's now up against 2 support classes with his little recon.
There is only
Luckily,
one left.
Orton's there to help him out.
Alone, Orton and Negative are there. They don't have any idea where Penny is. Penny is now hiding there. Now Pulsar joined him. It's 2 against 2. Pulsar starts running. Negative, and there's
Orton does
nice
go
2.
down here.
There's nice 2 against 2.
I mean, this is pretty much a triple cap situation now for OctapuzZ.
Ooh.
I mean, look at it, they're denying the points to Revelation here, and Revelation are only going to start gaining points back now, and they have to get a triple cap at this point if they are to win the game.
Indeed. And Charlie's going down for Revelation now. Good job there. But no, Peno is turning back, and they are not going to give that flag around.
I mean, for those of you watching now, this is a key game for Revelation. If they lose this round, OctapuzZ will be the BCL 5v5 domination winners for the PS4 Season 2. They have to go in big, and they have to take this to the decider if they stand any chance of being the winners.
Exactly. So BCL is all about rounds. So every round winner gets 1 point. And as you can see on the scoreboard on the screen right now, it's 2 points for OctapuzZ and 1 point for Revelation. So if OctapuzZ takes this round, it's going to be 3-1 to OctapuzZ, and they are going to be the Season 2 champions of the BCL Domination tournament.
But I don't think it's going to go that way. There, OctapuzZ managed to push around to Bravo and cap that Bravo flag there. Revelation couldn't have let that go at any worse a time. They had to push an Alpha. Unfortunately, they got wiped. Just look at the kill feed there, and it's not going to go their way. And I honestly think that OctapuzZ have got this in the bag at this point.
Well, at the moment, OctapuzZ has only 1 flag. It's not
I mean,
enough,
even at
of
1
course,
flag, they can
95.
still win this
They
game.
can still win this game. Yeah, if they just hold that 1 flag.
Oh,
I
but
don't
what are
think...
we watching here? Alpha is going down. Could we see a triple cap by Revelation here? Clock, HQ, and Deluxe have to go in big for OctapuzZ to win this. It's now a 2-on-3 situation here. Orton and Imox have got to win this for this team. They've got to go in big. Are we going to see a last-minute comeback here, guys? Oh my god!
They're still there, and they're still challenging. But no. OctapuzZ is denying it. Oh, it would have been so interesting.
Revelation, my heart has just dropped for you guys. You were so close. Oh my god.
It would have been a comeback of the year if they would have pulled that one off.
I would have absolutely loved for that to have happened. Oh my god, guys.
And Charlie's going down already. And it's
there we
all
have
over.
it. That is the end of the BCL Season 2 5v5 domination. OctapuzZ Gaming have crowned themselves the champions of Season 2, beating Revelation just narrowly, might I add. They could have come back with a little comeback there, but GG to both teams and well done to OctapuzZ Gaming, winning this game 3-1.
Wow, it was a good one and it was an interesting one, but I was kind of expecting that Revelation would do the same shit that they did in the first map, that they would come back and kill the second round and we would have gone to the decider. But hey, it was a good game and good teams. It was exciting to be commentating this. It was an exciting tournament. The Season 3 is already open for registration. Just visit the battlefieldcommunityleague.com and sign your team in. The Season 3 is coming and these kind of teams you are going to meet there. Revelation is going to make a comeback there. OctapuzZ is definitely going to be in there. It's going to be yet another exciting season, but this season is now over and we have a new champion.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can get Pino in here and see what he's thinking this game right now and see what his thoughts are. I'm really keen to see how ecstatic his team is at the moment. We can just get him in the party and have a nice little chat with him.
Congratulations, OctapuzZ. Very good game indeed. And Pino is in!
How are you feeling, my friend?
Guys. I'm
Congratulations, mate! The season champions!
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a tough fight, especially last round. Sinai, we struggled a lot. But
you did struggle a little bit on the second round on Suez. What happened was that one player, you dropped one player and...
it's like with Clock HQ, well, Red had a connection issue, just dropped from the server and out of the party, and yeah, for against a team like Revelation, it's just RIP. You can't do anything. I mean, but we managed to get over the 50 tickets, and it was just a little win for us.
I mean, how were you guys feeling to the end of that?
Revelation.
Like,
what? Again?
Revelation was so close to getting you guys to the end of that third round there. Like, what was going through your heads? It was Dulux and Clockwork that were really trying to defend the alpha flag for you guys. Honestly, like, you should have seen it from our angle, dude.
It was so
close.
Such a
close game.
90 something for you guys, and you were losing your own flag. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, Revelation is a tough team, right? And they don't allow any mistakes, and so it was hard for us at this time.
Yeah. But it was good, enjoyable match, man. It was very exciting. This is good for audience. This is good for everybody watching, and it's perfect. I love the games, and I love those kind of dramatic moments because it makes these things interesting.
Yeah, indeed.
Good job, man.
All I can say is well done to you guys. Absolutely well done, and congratulations to being the Season 2 winners.
Thank you very much. we really enjoyed the BCL and especially the final match against Revelation. I hope we will scrim much more against them.
We will, and I know that you already joined the Season 3, so we will see you guys again, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
next final, Season 3. I hope
let's not
again
jump ahead of
Revelation
things.
against us.
There are a few matches before that, but yes, we will see you, and we will definitely stream you more because you're an interesting team, good games all around, and thank you for this excellent final, and once more, very much congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I think that we are wrapping up here. So
yes, I will get back to my team.
You go and celebrate.
Celebrate, yes.
And watch the stream.
Yeah,
just enjoy
I
your
will definitely
handiwork.
watch with the stream again.
Yeah, just enjoy it and take the moment. And tomorrow, new games, new opponents, and new tournaments. Hey, thanks, man. It was an exciting season, and thanks everybody on the stream watching. It was an exciting game. And any final words from you, buddy?
All I can say is thank you guys for joining, you guys showing up in force of support to your favourite teams throughout this Season 2 Domination. And we cannot thank you guys enough for coming to watch. It's been a really good match for us. I hope we've done our best for you guys, and yeah, all I can say is well done to both teams.
Well done and good night.